Storm Team Weather. Here is Chief Meteorologist Aaron Ayers, sponsored by Jim Bass Cars and Trucks.
Well, just when you thought there wasn't going to be much to talk about weather-wise, there actually is. So let's get right to those weather headlines here for the Concho Valley. High pressure moving in for us, and basically what that's going to do is keep us with clear conditions, and that's going to make for a nice football Friday here in the Concho Valley. We've got a sunny weekend ahead of us as well, thanks to that high pressure. And the tropics are still very active. In fact, we've got a storm brewing in the Gulf of Mexico close to Texas. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes. Today's high got up to 87 degrees. We average around 87 for this time of the year, so we're right on average for this time of the year. Our record back in 1997, 100 degrees. Our low this morning of 63. Right on average for us for this time of the year. So an average day, an average September day for us here in the Concho Valley. That's what we've seen so far today. And right now we're sitting at 74 degrees out at Mathis Field. Feels like 74 with humidity at 59%. Winds out of the northeast at around 7 miles per hour, and pretty clear conditions out there right now. We're not seeing anything on radar. What you're seeing in the greens there, that's just ground clutter being picked up by the radar. All the isolated showers that we did have earlier this afternoon have since faded away as the sun has come down. And as we take our futurecast into tomorrow morning, temperatures getting down into the 60s for us. Some sunshine for many of our communities as we go through the day and into the afternoon hours. We're going to continue to see some sunshine on our Friday. Temperatures getting upwards of 80 degrees and into the low 80s. On our Friday, our extended futurecast here across the area, we've got a big blue high pressure system that's going to be moving into the area. This is going to provide us sunny conditions as we go into our weekend. Temperatures still remaining in the 80s for us for our highs. As we go into next week, we start to see some question marks in regards to, is there some tropical moisture that may be moving this way? We could see tropical influence from the system that's out there in the Gulf of Mexico right now, and that would help keep us in the 80s with some clouds and maybe even a few showers. I would think most of those would probably be in our eastern counties. After that, things tend to dry out as we go into the latter half of next week. It's Football Friday tomorrow, so let's take a look at that forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be sunny and warm for us by 7 o'clock, getting upwards of 80 degrees. By 8 o'clock, getting around 75, 74 for most of us here in the Concho Valley. And as we take a look at that weekend planner, it's going to be fairly nice for us for this September weekend. Saturday is going to be sunny with 85 degrees. Same deal on Sunday, so a really nice September weekend for us in store. But there is something to watch in the tropics. Just when we get done with one storm, here comes another. This is Tropical Depression 22. It's got 35-mile-per-hour winds, pressure at 1,005 millibars, moving northeast very slowly at 3 miles per hour. As we take a look at that tropical track on this system, this thing is expected to make it to a Category 1 hurricane out here in the Gulf of Mexico, and then it kind of wants to meander around out here, which could be a bad thing. It could allow the storm to strengthen here. The track is still very uncertain at this time. We'll know more as we go in the days ahead, but for now, just keep your guard up along the Texas coast. Tonight, 62 degrees here in the Concho Valley, mostly clear conditions, winds out of the north-northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And as we go into our Friday, getting upwards of 88 degrees with sunny conditions here in the Concho Valley, winds out of the northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And as we take a look at the next 5 days here in the Concho Valley, more sun for us, more temperatures in the 80s, lows in the morning starting out in the 50s for us. And as we go into next week, there's that questionable 20% chance of an isolated shower as we go towards Tuesday. We're really going to watch that tropical system and see what happens there. Otherwise, expect partly cloudy and mostly sunny conditions, temperatures topping out in the 80s.